Young women are starting to leave young men behind. For decades, women and girls have been streaking ahead of young men and boys in education, with far more women than men going to college or university in developed countries. But a new phenomenon is that in a growing number of countries, young women are now also more likely to be in work than young men. Most striking of all, in the UK, young women now earn more than young men too. To put it another way, there's now a growing list of countries where the answers to who is doing most of the legwork raising kids, who is focused on getting a good education, and who is out working to bring home a good income are all women. If this were just about women advancing, it would be something to celebrate, but a substantial minority of young men are actively moving backwards, with growing numbers increasingly disengaged from society. Across the developed world, the portion of young men who are neither in education, in work, or even looking for a job has been climbing for decades. In countries like the UK, France, Spain, and Canada, there are now more young men than women outside the economy for the first time in history, many of this group reporting mental health problems. The repercussions are visible everywhere. Young male support for populist right-wing parties is on the rise. Violent unrest is a rising threat with a growing pool of young men with little stake in society or the future. And relationship formation itself is being affected as growing numbers of economically independent female graduates discover they have less need than ever to pair up with a man for financial support. Reversing the slide among non-graduate men will not be easy, but it's an essential challenge for the years ahead.